Hey everybody, I wanted to jump on a minute and I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I want to send love and blessings and healing to each and every one of you and every member of your family this Christmas season. And I want to send it straight from my heart. I mean, deep inside, not my physical heart, but my sacred heart, my spiritual heart that lies behind my physical heart, where the awakened Christ lives. From my sacred heart to yours, I want to send love, blessings, and healing to you and all of your family during this Christmas time. And also, I want to talk about the Bethlehem Star because I think it has a great significance right now, especially at the time that we're in. Everybody knows that the Bethlehem Star is the light that the three wise men from the east followed. They followed the Bethlehem Star to Bethlehem where Jesus was born. And so this Bethlehem Star, it actually announced the birth of baby Jesus, or the arrival of Jesus on earth. So that's very significant for the Bethlehem Star. But also, as everybody knows, we had the conjunction last night of Saturn and Jupiter. And I didn't get to watch it. I don't think my camera is high enough definition to really pick it up, so I didn't try to video it, but I did watch it on several YouTube channels, and it was really amazing for some of the capture some of the videos that the people got. It was really good. But anyway, this conjuncture of the planets. To me, it's like the arrival of a new beginning of light on the planet. You know, we have been in the old age of Pisces, you know, for so long. We've been stuck in duality and fear and judgment, you know, and condemnation and just a lot of negativity we've been stuck in for so long. But now, with the age of Aquarius, or the golden age, whatever you want to call it, whichever you want to call it, this alignment of the planets are bringing in the new age of light, the new age of Aquarius, where we're going to live, everyone's going to live in the new earth in love, light, joy, peace, and harmony. Now, this is what our future is going to be like. I mean, we're leaving behind the old energy. The new energy's here, and everybody knows that the light from God has been bathing the planet now for some time, for many years. But I think that I believe that this alignment of the planets is going to usher in the actual beginning of the age of Aquarius, or in other words, the age of light. So once we move into this new age of light, or this new earth, people are going to start manifesting the life that they want to build in their new earth. Now, everyone on the planet is being affected by this light from God. And it's not just affecting people, it's affecting all life, plants, animals, everything is affected. Everything that's alive is going to be transformed by the light. Now, there's some people who have already been awakened, spiritually awakened by the light, but there are still a lot of people who are still sleeping and who have not awakened yet. But with this new arrival, or this new influx, or what they call the solar flash, once it hits everybody's going to not only have their bodies go through a very raw transformation, but they're also going to have their consciousness transformed. Because you see, we cannot move out of fear into the light until we first have our consciousness transformed. Because this has to take place or we won't be able to survive in the light. In other words, the fear, the anger, the judgment, the condemnation, all the negativity that we have taken on, or that we have been programmed with by the system, all of that has to be removed, deleted, uninstalled, removed, so that we can move into the light and the love. So, like I said, some people have already started their spiritual awakening and are some ways already started to transform. Their bodies have started to transform, and their mind, their consciousness has started to transform. But there are others, like I said, who are still sleeping. But I believe now that we have reached this new age, or we have embarked on this new dimension, that I believe now that with the light, and as the light continues to increase on the planet, that everyone, and I don't think it's going to happen at one time. I know there's some people who believe it's just going to be one big solar flash and bam, everybody's going to be transformed, but I don't think it's going to happen like that. And the reason I don't think that is because there are some people who have already started the transformation, and then there are others who not. So I think it's going to happen in waves, like they talk about the first wavers, the first ones who go first. That I feel like I'm in that, because I've been going through this transformation for over 20 years. So that's why I don't think it's going to happen at one time with one big flash. So, but I do believe that we have reached a period, like I said, where we're moving into a new age of Aquarius, where I think it's going to start happening a lot quicker for people, and I think it's going to be a lot easier. In other words, before you had to do a lot of work. You had to do a lot of inner work, a lot of meditation, a lot of connecting. But I believe now, with the influx of the light, that it's going to be a lot easier. I'm not saying you're not going to have to do any work. You're going to have to do the work, but I think that you're going to have assistance with it. I think people are going to have guidance from the light, or from spiritual light beings that are already here on earth, that are going to now be assigned to people and are going to help people to start their spiritual awakening so that they can ascend with the planet. Okay, so this is exciting to me, because just knowing that we're moving out of the old 3D energy of the old anger, of the fear and the anger and the judgment and all that, and moving into the light, this is a great new beginning for everyone on the planet. And I'm actually looking forward to it. So, the alignment with the planets, like I said, is significant because of the Bethlehem, the Star of Bethlehem, and the birth of Jesus. But it's also significant for the age of Aquarius that we are moving into. Okay, and this light from God is going to be so powerful. I don't think it's not going to hit us in its full power, because if it did, we wouldn't be able to stand it. We wouldn't be able to survive it. But it's going to continue to hit us, just in sessions, or maybe just off and on hit us, until it completely transforms us. And what's going to happen when we wake up, when we fully awaken, which is not going to happen immediately. Like I said, it's going to be a transition. It's going to be a time period where you're going to gradually move into your awakening. But what's eventually going to happen is, when we fully awaken, we're going to remember. We're going to remember who we are in God. We're going to remember who we are, or who we were before we fell into these physical bodies. We're going to remember that we are actually light beings, that we have power, innate God-given powers within us, that we can use to manifest the life that we want and travel the cosmos. So this is exciting. This is amazing, folks. This marks the beginning of a new age, of a new era, the age of Aquarius. And so we have a lot to look forward to. And for me, I can tell you right now, I have already set my intentions to follow my inner guidance, the Christ within me, to follow my inner guidance, and to not make any decisions, any rash decisions, and not do anything or say anything or come to any kind of conclusions until I know for sure that I have got the confirmation from the Christ within me that this is what I'm supposed to do. Because without that connection with Christ within me, and without holding on to that connection, then I'm not going to have the awareness that I need to make the right decisions for this upcoming new earth, the new era that we're moving into. And so I intend to build my new life in the new earth right here where I am on my property. And I expect some great changes to come. Physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, everything. I expect it to come. But I also expect for all of humanity to begin their awakening and start manifesting their new earth right here where they are. So this is a great time for people to take advantage of this energy, of this light that's coming into the planet. Let the light integrate within you. And if you don't know how to do that, just pull it in. Pull the light, but you have to be aware of the light first. There's so many people who are walking around and they're not even aware that we have all this new light coming into the planet. They don't even know that God is pouring out his light or his spirit. They're the same things. Light, spirit, power, love, they're all synonyms for God. Okay, God is pouring out this light, this love on the planet. But you have to be aware of it first. You have to be aware that God is pouring out this light. You have to be aware that the light is here in order for you to integrate it. You know, if you're not aware of it, then you're just going to be walking around in it and it's not really going to be affecting you that much. But if you are aware, if you're awake, and like I said, more people are going to start awakening. And when they begin to awaken and their consciousness begins to expand, and they begin to remember, then they're going to have the awareness of the light, because that's what the light does. It enlightens you and it brings everything to light. And it will definitely remove the darkness. So the darkness is going. The old 3D darkness, the old 3D world of evil energies, of the dark powers, the powers that be. And we're seeing the powers that be fall now. They're going to fall, okay? They're going to fall. And like a video I saw today that Ken sent me about how somebody said that they believe that Trump was sent by God to turn the country back to God. I believe that. I honestly do believe that. So I feel like, and I'm not going to get political here because I don't even like to go there, but I do feel like Trump was sent by God for a divine purpose. But I feel like everything is going to work out, that we're going to be okay as long as we hold our light and we stay connected with the Christ within us, in that sacred heart, the sacred heart that lies behind the physical heart. It's an energetic heart, but it's a sacred heart. That's where Christ lives within you, okay? You awaken that Christ within you. And then your consciousness begins to expand. You start remembering, and you just start knowing things that you didn't know before. Or actually, well, you've always known them, but when we fell into this place of forgetfulness where we forgot. But now we're going to start remembering who we are in God, and we're going to start taking back our power. We're going to start taking our power back from the powers that be, from the government that's kept us under their control for our entire lives. We're going to start taking our power back from them. So you see, once we take our power back, once we awaken and we realize who we are in God and we start taking back our power, we're home free, folks. Then we will be able to live and establish our lives here on New Earth, in the age of Aquarius, in the age of light, in the age of love, in the age of peace, in the age of harmony, and unity, and working together so that we can reign here with Christ like we're meant to be. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say tonight just to kind of help people, get into the Christmas spirit and remember the true meaning of the Bethlehem star or the Christmas light. And I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. I hope everybody has a lot of turkey and dressing and ham and pumpkin pie and all, you know, all the fixings, everything that goes. I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas, and that they remember to stay heart-centered and stay Christ-connected within. Okay? And also, I'm going to leave a link. I have a video that I'm going to leave a link for you to watch. This is a Christmas song, and the reason that I am posting it is because it has always been my favorite Christmas song ever since I was a little girl. And so it is an old song. Everybody knows it. But because it's my favorite and because it always brings my spirit into the Christmas cheer, I want to share it with you tonight. And so this song, or this link, this video that I'm posting, is a Christmas song right from my sacred heart to yours. Merry Christmas, everybody. I love you guys so much. Bye.